how I got psychosis and how God delivered me. This is the story on how weed led me on to getting spiked by spice and how God delivered me from all my addictions and all the darkness in my life. So it was around last year, this time actually, where I was in a really bad way. I was smoking a lot of weed. I just moved to a brand new area over here in South London. Every day I felt like I had to do it. I couldn't go without it. So I found someone, which at the time I was very, very happy with. But little did I know, I think he was going to sell me weed, but did he sell me weed? No. Me being a complete idiot as I was at the time, I'd thought he was selling me something to smoke weed on to chill me out for the night, but it wasn't this, it was spice. So one day in the care home I was in, I waited till the night when the carers all went to sleep at 11 o'clock. I went and met that dealer and picked up a 3-5 off him and went back home and took it and smoked it that night. From that night when I was out, I had a real panic attack and I was in my room just chilling out. Bearing in mind there was another kid in the care home who smoked weed as well. I got on with him at the time, so I was blazing up with him. This is when it really went downhill, and about the 4th or the 5th joint, I started going out of reality, and I didn't realise to myself that the substance I was smoking on, it made me go crazy. I was having a real trip out and it wasn't normal. Like the weed I'd been smoking, it was actual pure stuff, but this was complete spice, so it was something completely off. It was not weed. So what I thought to myself was I'll have to sleep this off, just wake up in the morning and try and hope I can feel better. So the next day when I woke up, I was in a really bad way. I didn't eat or drink anything for 3 or 4 days. And the only thing I could think about bearing in mind was getting more of this weed, because I was so addicted and so hooked to whatever it was. So I ended up meeting the same geezer again. I called him up and wanted double the amount this time, a Q. So I went and met him and brought it back to the care home and did the same routine another night, but bearing in mind it was just me this time. And that was the night when I had my first ever spiritual encounter with God. This is when I heard a voice in my head saying to me, "Harvey, you are chosen, I am with you, will never forsake you." At this moment in time, I was absolutely shook. From this day on, I experienced and discovered for myself that God is real. About a week or so later, I was in the high street of where I'm living and I met a brother in Christ. I'd only met him one time in my life before at a boxing gym. So I went up to him, we had a chat for about an hour long or so, and we were just talking up on life and some really good chats. This is when I knew to myself that Christ is real, and I got that relationship with Jesus from that day. No matter what situation you're in, no matter what darkness or thoughts you're in, me myself, I experienced a real bad psychosis and I was hearing voices, seeing things for about 2 or 3 months of my life. I thought to myself that everyone is against me. Just know that God is the real fix to these solutions, not drugs, not any of these bad things, because at the end of the day they're going to make you feel good now, but how are they going to make you feel when you're relying on it and you can't go without it? Because me, I was against everyone telling me, "Harvey, it's very bad." Youth offending team were telling me, "Harvey, don't be doing this no more." All of these things. And I thought I was right in my head, but little did I know this was going to fuck me up in the long run.